Hey everybody, Brian back here with a look at Caspa. All right, we're going to take a look at something here. Definitely got to make you guys aware of what could possibly be going on here. All right, so we're going to take a deeper look at this. First off, Bitcoin, we do have it pulling back here. Like I said, don't be shocked at all if it pulls back. That this correction up here seems very shallow, right? Right here. I mean, this is all more, this is pulled back for a move that started down here, right? It just doesn't seem, feasible. Did it do an ABC in here? Yeah, it did. ABC. It's had a little bit of a push up, but that doesn't mean necessarily that the correction's done here. All right, we zoom in a little bit. Had that rising wedge. Last night I did a couple videos I put out. It was still in this wedge. Well, it's broke down. All right, now, quite honestly, probably looking for a fifth wave down is what you more than likely got going on in here. And it could go deeper than that. You never, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, a measurement for that fifth wave. Could put this thing right around 100,000 bucks, 100,900, 101, whatever. We took some shorts over there in Discord. Popcat was one of them. Render that Ali put out, or Ollie. Yeah, so it looks like more, a short type of day. As far as Bitcoin dominance, I'm going to go over the Caspa chart here in a second because, like I said, I think just in case, right? Nobody knows for sure. Up, down, sideways, left, right, but you got to cover your bases, right? 64%. Like I said, this thing, it has started a breakdown. As soon as this loads up, I apologize. It's going to 4-hour chart. We're on the 4-hour. I apologize. Let's go up a little bit higher. 12-hour. There we go. All right, and you can see the breakdown we've had here. If you go in on a 1-hour, last night, them videos I was doing last night. There you go. You had 5 waves. Finished that fifth wave down. Possibly could have another push here too. It could just be a pullback and then another push down. But last night we were right up in this range up here. He said it looked like a 5 wave down. There you go. You got 5 waves here. Now, obviously, one Bitcoin dominance to just crumble, right? That's what we need for a big alt season here to take off. So we do have it got rejected up here. It's going to 4-hour because of retracement level. Now if we look, put a Fibonacci on this thing. Let's get that off there. Please hit that like and subscribe, guys, if you'd like to sign up and come trade with us in Discord. No guarantees, but just the one of those trades, that Popcat or Render would have paid you $15 for the whole month. And then some, right? I mean, I'm up a lot more than that. That's for sure off that trade. But it's $15 level 3 membership. You get over 10 hours of videos to teach how to use all the tools you see me use in the videos, how to look for price targets, and a link to the Discord. There's also links for leverage trading sites in the description of the video. We'd love to have you. We have like 174 members. All right, so let's give it a shot. See if you like it. If you don't, then it's not for you. But we've had people that have been in there over a year. We've got a great crew in there. Now, as far as the retracement, Bitcoin dominance is right at a 618 here. So we want to see it lose this 63.7. And eventually just crumble down through here. I think it's topped. I think that's it. I don't think it's going to go any higher, personally, than this here. I think it's done. Time will tell. We'll see. See if that's right or not. No guarantees there. None of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. That's not what I do. Do your own research, please, with everything. You know, especially when you're investing your hard-earned money. All right, so. But it pulled a 702 here, got rejected as 786 up here, and it looks to me like it's about ready to roll over. A good sign would be you have a trend line coming up through here. You know, loss of that trend line would be a really good sign. We'll keep that up there. Now Caspa, let's get over here and get this over with. I got a couple trades, like that PopCat trade to keep an eye on here. It's looking pretty good. Now, this is a 12-hour chart. What I'm looking at possibly with Caspa here, yeah, ABC, push back up, looking like a possible another push down here to me. Could be, right? Like I said, covering my bases here. You have a 382 retracement right in here. Kind of the same exact thing PopCat's doing. A lot of stuff's doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. All right. Now, where would this put this thing on a Fibonacci? First of all, what kind of target? If it comes down here, all right. If if it takes out 8 cents, all right, count on it. 0.0732. All right, right there in that zone. That's boy, and quite honestly, I would expect a massive bounce if we get any kind of retracement like this. Quite honestly, I'll be going long heavy on a lot of stuff, because wait till you see where this puts this on a fib. I checked it out before the video. Right, put a Fibonacci on the bottom here. Pull this up. Look where this puts the Caspa. Right down by not only between the 702 and the 786. Right. For if this comes down. Now the RSI, your daily, right at the bottom, but rolling over. It's a 18 and a 17, right? 12-hour, looking weak, right? 96 or 67 and a 66. You know, it's not. But down here on the bottom, look how low this is, right? If we get this final push, all these RSIs will be at the extreme oversold territory. You know, and once again, look how low we are down here, right? The 8-hour is trying to make a push back up. Let's see the 4-hour. Let's see where it's at. 4-hour is coming down. You know, and a good sign, you guys out there that are good with your fibs, you know, looking at this thing, putting a fib on the bottom here, pulling it up, you know your areas, keep an eye on, right? You guys that have been watching this channel forever. So I'm going to get this perfect on here. Ah, darn it. Got a little bit of a lag here. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we're right about getting there towards a 50%. Quite honestly, I'd be taking a short on this thing, especially after breaking the support line. Looks like it's coming down, right? And if we even take a measurement, this is on a 4-hour. I guarantee this is a 382 retracement, which will be typical 5 waves down. Right, we go from the top here, pull this down. Yeah, look, you had your 382 right up here. You know, if you pull down lower, there's your 382s in there. Takes out this here at what is that, 0.0863. It's just getting ready to. Then you're gonna have wave 1, 2, 3. This will be a 3-wave, probably pretty decent one. And you know, if it's working out that way, right? Now if it grabs and holds, right in this area here, then and bounces, then that's fantastic. And then put a box here, right in here. You know, anywhere in here, really. You know, if it grabs and holds here and bounces, that's fantastic. That's great. You know, that's what you want to see. Now, don't get me wrong. Just because it goes down there and bounces doesn't mean that you know, it could come down and do one of these. It could come back, do a retracement, back up, then come back down. You know what I mean? Boom. You know, then a 4 back, and then that fifth wave. We'll just have to see what happens with it, right? Believe me, I'm hoping that's not the case, but I just want to keep you informed just in case it is. All right, you guys watch this channel. You know, I just want you to know what could happen. And like I said, 0.072223 could, you know, could do it. You know, if it breaks through 0.0825 and then 8 cents, you know, this will be the target down here. Get this pulled down here. All right, so just a quick video. Just wanted to get that out to you guys. Please hit that like and subscribe. Sorry to bring you bad news. You know, if it does this, guys, be prepared for a massive bounce. I mean, no doubt about it. Look out, right? I mean, this should mark absolute bottoms. RSIs, it should be at bottoms, and in this market should be ready to make a massive turnaround. You know, that would put a lot of things reset and ready to go. Shake a lot of people out too, right? Caspa at 7 cents, pulling back to 7. That would definitely shake a lot of people out of here, for sure. You know, I just want to get this Bitcoin chart pulled back up here again real quick because let's put it on here real fast. You know, 100,000. All right, I want to see something. Red day, it's down 444 now. Let's see something here. All right, if it pulls down to that 100, let's put a horizontal ray there and get a measurement here and see what that could do. Right, put it on here. Looks like we'll pull this one down. All right, I just want to see if it gives it like a 50% retracement. What kind of retracement this is going to give Bitcoin? All right, even if it's going to daily. I'm just curious because if it's a 50%, that would be very good. You know, I want to see it. Want to see a decent you know, pullback here is what you want. Just I knew that was just too shallow up there. I just yeah, it's still, jeez, yeah, doesn't, that's still not even at a 382, guys. Yeah, yeah, we'll see what happens, right? First off, we'll get this first one down towards that 100, right around the 100,000 mark, and see what happens after that. All right, right here's your 50-day moving average on the daily coming in right around where our target's at. Look at that, coming in right there. You know, maybe it just takes off from there. You know, maybe that's like all the further it's gonna pull back. If we go on a weekly, let's take a look at a weekly. Just wanted to see if what that was looking like there, you know, as far as a count on this thing. Like I said, we still have this push up towards 130 coming, but we'll see. Maybe that's all the bird's going to pull back here, and it's just going to take off from there. But anyway, wanted to make you guys aware of that. Be, you know, keep your eyes out open and pay attention. It could happen. All right. Hope it don't, but it could. Thanks a lot. Have a great day, everybody.